Welcome back to ABV TV, where I drink beer on the internet. Yes, I'm still repping the Super Bowl champs, and will continue to until they're no longer the champs. Welcome back. Thank you for watching. Sometimes I don't even say that, and I do appreciate it. So thank you for watching. Today I'm drinking another beer which I had a bit of a craving for not too long ago, and that was for a Belgian wheat beer, in particular Blue Moon's Belgian White. So Blue Moon is a American-made craft beer, or faux craft, I suppose now you can probably call it. I believe it's owned by Coors. Again, you can fact check that because you have Google, and I don't fact check. But yeah, so Blue Moon, owned by Coors. It was probably one of the first beers that introduced the American public to Belgian style beers, and in particular obviously a Belgian wheat beer. Is it true to traditional Belgian wheat beers? Probably not, because that's not very white. It is a light straw colour. It's drying, I'll give it that. Not much cloudiness to it either, which those wheat beers usually will have a bit of cloudiness to them. But this one obviously doesn't really have that, but that is fine. The beer is absolutely clear. Now, aroma wise, I'm getting very much just that candied orange, which for wheat beers they usually do have orange peel and coriander seeds, usually part of the recipe to brew these. And this one uses Valencia orange peel, although it smells more candied orange, so it makes me wonder exactly, are they using real orange peel, or are they doing something else with it to help add sweetness to it? But it smells very, very sweet. And it tastes very, very sweet. But that orange does come through hugely with this. So as I said, Blue Moon was the first introduction, I suppose, for Belgian style beers to the American palate. And has been one of the, I suppose, forebearers, I suppose, in terms of wheat beers and that sort of style. And that's how a lot of Americans first sort of got to understand different beers that were not Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite, or the lights. In fact, there is a beer brand over there that's just called Light, which is even worse. So many bad beers. And look, probably originally, yeah, it was craft, but it's no longer craft. It's a bit generic now, in a way. As I said, I'm not really sure that's even really true to Belgian wheat beer style. I don't even think it's even true to the style when it was originally brewed either, to be perfectly honest, but here it is. There isn't much of the coriander flavour in there. It is pretty much just orange peel and orange, and yeah, very citrus heavy, and not from a hop perspective either. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit much, but it was what I was craving at the time. And then, like, I enjoy a good wheat beer, and I enjoy a wheat beer And, you know, there's been times where I have, you know, been out and had like Hogarden, which is, you know, probably one of the first wheat beers that I ever tried. And one day I might even review it on here as well, and give you the backstory and the history of that. Now that basically revived a style of beer that had been dead and buried, basically. But the other thing about this beer that it does very much remind me of America. And it reminds me of probably the first couple of times of obviously being in America and seeing this and having this. I think I was drinking this. Actually, I was going to say I think I was drinking this when I first went to the baseball, but that's a flat out lie. But I was drinking this. So my very first trip to America back a long time ago, and I went to Disneyland, and I remember going out for dinner afterwards near the resort we were staying at. Oh, we're Cheesecake Factory. That's where we were. A Cheesecake Factory, and I thought I'd try get a different beer, and I was drinking this. And at the time I thought it was all right, but also this is back at the time when I would drink pretty much anything, really. I think it's past the 2 is extra dry stage, but yeah, I still wasn't drinking the best beer. But I was getting there, slowly but surely. But yeah, oh, Blue Moon. So it reminds me of America, and you know, I've been longing for holidays and being able to travel overseas, and this probably doesn't help at all, but anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, in terms of being true to style, this beer is not even close, I don't think. Not anymore. It's damn sight better than Shock Top, which if anyone's ever been to America and had Shock Top, what the fuck are you doing? You right? Lost my train of thought. Probably not such a bad thing. I'm sure I was just going to ramble on and on and on. One thing about this beer that I will recommend, that if you do have, not this one in particular, but I suppose you could, but you know, these wheat beers, they pair really well with Thai food. So go out, get yourself a Thai green chicken curry, or no, it needs to be a curry. It needs to be a sauce-based curry. Don't get pad Thai. That's probably not going to work as well. Get Thai green chicken curry. Has to be chicken. I don't know who would get the Thai green and have beef in it. That's stupid. That's just stupid. Thai green chicken curry, and pick yourself up some Blue Moon Belgian white, and you'll enjoy it. Trust me. Cheers. That's possibly the worst video ever.